An immense crowd in America has trooped out to require the arrest of extremely rich world richest billionaire and Microsoft founder Bill Gates. Reports have had it since the coronavirus turned into a pandemic that Bill Gates has a concealed motivation behind the widespread virus. COVID-19 vaccine. Americans call for Bill Gates' arrest now that the specialist has thought of an antibody for the virus. Theories are that the man genuinely has a strategy. Bill Gates had uncovered another RNA immunization together with a rundown of things that must be done to empower life come back to ordinary once more. He noted that he is particularly excited about pursuing the RNA vaccine with a code needed to produce viral fragments on its own. This, however, did not go down well with Americans as they query the rights and patent with which he operated to review a vaccine, given that he is not a doctor, scientist, or microbiologist. Conspiracy theories become truth when hidden agendas are exposed. The world sees the truth now. Hashtag Bill Gates has a patent for a microchip and vaccine, and is investing in factories to make them. You can't debate or theorize the truth, so let us stop gaslighting ourselves and each other. A tweet wrote, many of us who actually are deeply about human health are not interested in your toxic money-making injectable poisons. We know you will get it done, though, and we will continue to see people get sick and die from all your hard work. Hashtag Bill Gates, another wrote. Meanwhile, one of Bill Gates' tweets in which he noted that the next move for his foundation is to make money from vaccine is dug up to further counter him. See the video which we have already shown before. And of course, when things becoming people are becoming aware of something and people are beginning to have this doubt that something could be wrong somewhere, because this whole thing started from prediction and prediction. Oh, something's going to happen at this point, and people are like asking, and I've asked the same question before now, that this man, is he a doctor or is he a scientist? Before, as in what is giving him that effrontery, or that's what is giving him that backing, that he will just say something, and it's not as if maybe he's part of the WHO, or is part of is a doctor, in general, somebody who is a medically inclined. And that is why a lot of people are really not comfortable with this whole thing of vaccine. And come and check what is happening in our country. This kind of a thing has been going on. The rumor has been going on of vaccine, and a lot of agenda that has been on ground, a lot of rumors, and the next thing, our lawmaker, even the House of Rep man, what is his name, Bajabia Miller, all of a sudden the whole thing is just trying to make everything work, and before you know it, the second day, WHO is telling us that there's going to be vaccine that is going to be uh, uh, it's going to be coming to Nigeria, maybe, I don't know, very soon. And the question people are asking, why? Even the areas at which these things are really happening at the peak, you guys are not going there. And Nigerians have come out to say, no, we are not going to agree to all of these things, and see what is happening. And, everybody really needs to look into all of these things. There's some kind of agenda that some people are pushing somewhere. Someone says, I said it before, the COVID-19 was a gang-up plan by a few evil men and rogue leaders and nations. The evil men are Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Obama, and President Xi of China and his inner caucus cabinet. Even Joe Biden, Obama's vice, now contesting for president of USA, and Mrs. Pelosi, Speaker of USA, has hands in the conspiracy with China. All these people are demons. God will disgrace them. Bill Gates should be hanged, and China is hardly give a fine of $20 trillion by UN and give 10 years trade ban. Their vaccine should not be used. And the same China that our Nigerian government is, romancing with, even most of the African leaders, they are romancing with them. Someone is excited to see all Americans protesting against one of the richest without fear. Woe to Nigeria that can't confront the least amongst the bad leaders. Rather, we go ahead, congratulate, support, and anchor them. Not only Bill Gates should be arrested, any stupid and mad president that have agreed its citizens should be used as a trial for the vaccine should also be arrested and jailed. Someone say, yes, you have a good point. Any president that collected money to turn his citizens to lard rats should also be arrested alongside Bill Gates. In Africa, you can't arrest your president, and that is it. Someone say, great idea, which is the truth. But these people, they have really made themselves demigods. But a time will come that their power will fail them. Everything that they put their trust on, everything that they are relying on to manipulate people, it will fail them. Without them knowing, it will fail them. Someone said this man Bill Gates has become a controversial person. Nothing he says now will be easily taken. As for Nigerians, those pretending to be leaders that want to mortgage the lives of Nigerians by passing such a bad legislation will be removed by God before they finish their evil plans. Another says, Buhari, oh, where is Buhari? Can you see a man you wanted to use his vaccine? Now Americans are calling for his arrest. Nemesis has taken over Brigade. Nemesis has also taken over Kano. He don't land Yakata. Una never see something. Let him. Brigade should be arrested. He's just a citizen and just ordinary billionaire. He receives order from Lucifer directly, but the same Christ is the head of principalities and powers. Antichrist himself. How I wish we can stone our useless leaders who want to use us for the vaccine as a trial. God will expose Bill Gates, Obama, and China for their evil and wickedness. Their evil plan will never succeed. I said it from the one that COVID-19 was a plan for some individual to rule the world. How greedy man can be. Imagine the entire earth in the control of one man. Well, since the truth is out, Bill Gates should be dealt with. Then back to Nigeria. I'm very disappointed seeing how so-called leaders accept to have COVID-19 in their states just because of money. It's shameful. Finally, Nigerians, please, I beg us to unite and fight against bad leadership. Enough is enough. Our problem in this country is bad leadership. They will tell you, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. When people always say, oh, the people deserve the leadership they have, the kind of leaders they have, that the leaders come from within the people. But if you have attained that position, you must drop every form of habit that is not conforming to the reality of the day. Even if you have that kind of character among from the people, you're supposed to set a good example. But different reverse is the case. Once they get there, even get worse than from the people they are coming from. See what is called the government, not in Nigeria where anything goes. Give me government. Very funny. Say give me government. Let the man be arrested and be given that vaccine first, and those who are pushing the bill into law in Nigeria to be arrested too. How can you force things on people? Is it by force? Bill Gates' plan is not of God. That is the reason why it will not stand. Thank you, America. Thank you, Donald Trump. Nigeria must protest the use of that vaccine too. They really need to protest. Some people, one thing is that even if they have a good intention concerning this vaccine, everybody must look very well. We must be sure, if at all. But some people just come, oh, some people are just trying to make up things. They are just they are not so naive. Oh, for the fact that Americans are protesting. But one thing is that we need to look at everything holistically. We don't just take anything anyhow, just like that. When rumors are beginning to get at that peak, you must learn how to look at things thoroughly. Some people will tell you, oh, we are not a deep thinker people. This is the time we need to really think thoroughly. We don't just take anything. Even if the vaccine is going to be a good one, I know a lot of people will want to get to the root of the whole thing, to know what is in that vaccine, if at all, if really. So some people will come and start castigating people. Oh, why must you be talking? Because even on radio today, I heard some people who are talking about, oh, if there's vaccine, they're even talking the vaccine as if they are promoting the vaccine. Do you know? Just check. Even they always say that in every rumor there is always element of truth. The rumors that we've been hearing, we need to think deeply and see whether it is true or not. We cannot just say, oh, because vaccine here and there, we just take it and that's it. Someone says, you don't know your people again. Once the government don't see money or more, forget protest. It will be stupid of our leaders to enforce the vaccine on our people. Professor Ayade was asking the NCDC why they want every state to accept coronavirus. So federal government is being used for Bill Gates and China. May God punish all those working for Lucifer in Jesus' name. Bill Gates, I pray Psalm 109 for you. Psalm 109. That is really dangerous. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments below in the comment section and let's have your take. Thank you.